YouTubers really act like high school children with the responses that KSI and Logan Paul have made. It additionally proves the saying, money doesn't change people, it reveals their true selves. Quick context, Mr. Beast, who is under scrutiny, has collaborated with two people who are under scrutiny to make a product which is under scrutiny. Lunchly, to, according to Mr. Beast, provide a healthy alternative from Lunchables, in which they have advertised it in a way that Lunchables is bad and their product is good. However, it has been proved that Lunchly is not even healthy in the first place. If they needed help with healthy, you could have called Jamie Oliver. Look what he did to our food and drinks. Because of the Three Musketeers product, they have no surprise received backlash. Though they have been criticized, I don't think it would have escalated. But when DanTDM criticized the state of their branding, it escalated not because of DanTDM, but the trio responding to it. DanTDM has expressed his thoughts on this, and this is what DanTDM says about the state of YouTube branding. If you want to read the whole thing, feel free to pause it. These are the Three Musketeers' response to that. 2 bullies and 1 damage control. And again, to no surprise, their response has backfired against them. And here we are, chilling in our beds, on our chairs, sofas or toilets, while they have a go at it. My thoughts on this is that DanTDM has a point, even with the beginning phrase. What has happened to YouTubers, man? Even that thought comes to my mind sometimes, especially with the state of content creation. Making content on this platform was a passion and hobby, but YouTubers now make content as revenue only. I won't act like those who create content for passion are non-existent, but you have to actively search for them yourself, since they are mainly made by smaller to medium-sized channels. Although in the past some did this as a hobby, there are also some, if not many, who rightly so wanted to make money doing what they love. They wanted to invest in making better videos, for example, the involvement with machinima. Making an income doing what you enjoy to do shouldn't be a problem. I personally have no problems with YouTubers building a business of their brand. But for me, its product of brand has to make sense, as in it has to be in line with what the brand is all about. A simple example, if DanTDM made a game or branded gaming chair, it makes sense since the product is linked to his brand, which is based on gaming, as he is a gaming channel. But with what KSI, Logan Paul and Mr. Beast are doing with Prime, Feastables and now Lunchly, it has nothing to do with the brand. And you know how influencers with food products don't go hand in hand. They feel that just because they are Big Logan, Big KSI and Big Mr. Beast, they think that we will accept everything they do, even with the way Logan Paul addresses it as if he is entitled to do it. No, we won't accept everything they push out, especially when they are going through serious allegations. We'll accept KSI, but he is associated with them as if he doesn't know what legal troubles they are going through. But you know what they say, real recognizes real. Maybe their YouTube friends will, but there are those who have no connection with them at all. Dan has addressed a very important question. How does this benefit their fans? The biggest problem with their product connects to both this question and his last point. With Dan's last point, Jake Paul is the perfect example of that. Jake Paul was promoting products without addressing it as a sponsored video, and his viewers, which consist of kids, didn't even know what they watched was a whole promotion.
Even if you haven't seen any Jake Paul content, you may have still heard some buzz about how aggressively he's advertising to kids. Jake begins by plugging his new song, available on iTunes. Next, he plugs his live tour.
Then he advertises his merch. Then he plugs his upcoming pay-per-view boxing event. Then he's back to merch, telling us there's a $500 prize being given away to people who buy in the next 72 hours. $500, second prize winner is given $250. Just go to FanDuel.com/Jake Paul, enter the contest, guys. Get yourself some of the highest worth. Then he's back to plugging his song. Then he meets them.
That's 23 separate ad reads built into one video. Out of a 13-minute and 50-second video, nearly 7 minutes of that time is devoted to advertising products.
These kids don't even know or care about the legal troubles that 2 of them are going through. So making products like these is easy because kids don't really check the facts, they just trust their favorite YouTuber. Instead of making products to benefit the fans, they make products to benefit themselves. The fans buy Prime because of KSI and Logan Paul, not because of the content in their drink. The fans buy Mr. Beast's burgers, Feastables, and our Lunchly because of Mr. Beast and not the contents in the food. And all of this is just by association. Those two, who are allegedly in legal trouble, are promoting their products to a demographic that can't really think for themselves, that can't buy something without asking for their parents' wallets, and can't even start a sentence without saying the word bro. Imagine if Johnny Somali, he was in legal trouble with the Japanese, all of a sudden end up on TV smiling while he is promoting his product. I'm not saying that he can't be forgiven, I'm just saying that he can't be trusted. Same with Logan Paul. This is the same guy that scammed us into thinking that he was colorblind for a glasses ad, and he wants us to think that what he's saying is gospel. There's no point of acting hard when you entertain children for a living. I know that you can't judge a book by its cover, but at hindsight, I can't take that seriously. An egoist, a bully, and a narcissist. What a combination.